welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will talk about Mo Salah's multiple interviews and also congratulations for Mo Salah for winning the Footballer of the Year award. And I'm really excited because Mo Salah posted on his Twitter and Instagram that we have a score to settle against Real Madrid, and even before the game, before the Real Madrid-Manchester City game, Mo Salah was very honest after the Villarreal game. He said he wants to play Real Madrid in the Champions League final because he has unfinished business against them after Sergio Ramos disgracefully, intentionally injured Salah and almost broke his shoulder. And this is what Mo Salah said. And what do you think about his words? Well, I'm so excited. Our team is so excited about the Champions League final. I said before, even before the game, that I wanted to play Real Madrid in the final. I'm sure it's going to be a tough game. They beat a lot of good teams. We just need to focus and be focused on the game. First of all, we still have a few games left in the Premier League. We have to finish them in the best way possible, and let's hope that Man City drop points. And yeah, we lost in the Champions League final against Real Madrid in 2018. It was a sad day for all of us. Now it's revenge time, and that's what I'm so excited about. Salah will mean business. He will drink blood before the Champions League final, and I think Jurgen Klopp doesn't have to do much team talk. He just has to post the picture on the dressing room wall where Real Madrid wore number 14 shirts, referencing their potential 14th Champions League win before even they played the Champions League final. And of course it said on their t-shirt, let's try for 14, so I think that's a little bit too cocky from Real Madrid. But Real Madrid and the Champions League, you know, they just have this magic in this competition, so you cannot write them off. Even though on paper Liverpool are a stronger team, Liverpool will be probably slight favorites for the Champions League final. But Real Madrid, you don't knock out Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea and Manchester City by a lock. You don't score 5 goals against Chelsea, you don't score 6 goals against Manchester City by a lock alone. They have some very serious absolute bowlers in their team, Benzema, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. But we will talk about the Champions League final many times before it happens. And Mo Salah also said, if you ask everybody at Liverpool, everybody wanted that game to play Real Madrid. I don't know why we are not allowed to talk about it, but I'm okay to talk about it. I wanted that game. I wanted to play Real Madrid before even Real Madrid played Man City. Of course, I'm not giving too much credit to them. They are an unbelievable team with a great coach, great players. When they asked me who I wanted, I just said Madrid. It's an easy answer. Liverpool play Man City so many times in the league, in the FA Cup, in the League Cup. We don't want to play an English team in the Champions League as well, especially not in the Champions League final. To be fair, the Liverpool-Tottenham final wasn't a great one. The Chelsea-Man City Champions League final wasn't a great final either. I think there will be goals and very exciting attacking football. And Mo Salah said, last time I scored more than 40 goals for Liverpool in my first season and I still lost. We didn't win any trophies, so that Champions League final hurt. This time my number is really high as well, and we have already won 1 cup. If we win the next 2, it's going to be exciting to go to the final and see who is going to win it. In the meantime, we have to focus on the main things, which is the trophy for the team, and then the rest will follow. This is my best season for me at Liverpool. The goal and assist numbers are very high, and the way I created chances, the highest number in the Premier League. Everything around the game has changed a lot. I don't feel that good when the team loses games or when I don't score or make a difference. But when the team wins and I don't score, I'm still very happy. I just try to find the small things to fire me up. I try to look at a small record there or another record there to keep my mind busy. I try to be driven with these records to break them. I try to be hungry for something new. And that's what drives Salah. He set himself a target before the season to score 40 goals and get 15 assists, and he already achieved the 15 assists. He still has some way to go to get 40 goals. I think he's on like 31 goals, something like that. But Liverpool have 6 games left, it's 6 cup final, and even if Salah only scores like another 3, 4, 5 goals and Liverpool win, at least another two trophies, then Salah and all the Liverpool fans, including myself, will be very, very happy. I think the main target should be winning the Champions League, winning the FA Cup. The Premier League is not in our hands, but the way Man City collapsed and capitulated against Man City, that must be psychologically a huge blow to them. They must be on the floor, and let's hope that Newcastle maybe can score against Man City and put a spanner in the works. And I just have a feeling that Man City will slip up once more. The big question is, will Liverpool win all their games? Because Liverpool-Tottenham, it's a very, very difficult game tomorrow. And I will do a full tactical preview of that. But the way Tottenham plays suits Liverpool, but the way Liverpool plays suits Tottenham as well. So I expect a high-scoring game, and Liverpool need to watch out for the counter-attacks, because Heung-min Son, Harry Kane and Bergwijn, or whoever plays, Lucas Moura or Kulusevski, whoever plays on the wing for Tottenham, they will relish Liverpool's high line. And Mo Salah also spoke about his emotions after losing that Champions League final against Real Madrid. Remember, that was a time where Liverpool only finished 4th in the Premier League. We just signed Virgil van Dijk in the January transfer window, and that was the Liverpool's big chance to win a major trophy. And Salah said, "You just feel so disappointed after losing a Champions League final, so down." And when he got injured and had to be substituted, he said, "Oh, come on, not in this game. But once you have time, it makes you forget. I had work affairs and then I had a holiday after. In that holiday, I just asked myself, what do you want? To keep crying about it and be sad about it and it takes you down? Or you just fight back?" And I fought back in the best way possible, and that's why we are here now. We had a meeting after with Jurgen Klopp, and the manager talked to us in pre-season. We were so hungry to win the Champions League the next season, and in the Premier League we were very close as well. I think it had some benefits also. Not everything was good losing that final, but we had many benefits, and just like losing the Europa League final, it really gave Liverpool that added fire and that added motivation. And I think in the season where we finished second with 97 points and won the Champions League, we should have won the Premier League as well. If it wasn't for Man City's like billions of oil money and winning 14 games in a row, Liverpool would have done the double that season, the Premier League and the Champions League. But thankfully Liverpool won the Premier League the next season, and hopefully Liverpool can do the quadruple this season. They would be immortals, and Mo Salah admitted that they are thinking about it, but there is no point thinking about it too much, because you have to just concentrate and focus on the next game. But Liverpool have all these big targets and they can achieve all the big targets, and I'm absolutely loving this season, especially now that the way that Man City got knocked out, it was just an absolute dream come true, because now Man City will know how Liverpool fans felt when we missed out on winning the Champions League by the smallest of margins. We missed out on winning the Premier League by the smallest of margins. Now Man City have their own painful memory. And Mo Salah also said that Real Madrid have more experience than Liverpool in terms of Champions League history, and they know how to play, but Liverpool could be the second most successful club in Champions League history alongside AC Milan if they beat Real Madrid. And also this Liverpool side, this will be their third Champions League final in 5 years. And even if you look at the Champions League final in 2018, Salah, Mane, Firmino started, Henderson, Milner, Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson started. So like 7 or 8 of their starting 11 players in 2018, they are still at the club right now. And Mo Salah said, but we have very good players and a very good coach. In my view, we are the best team in Europe, maybe the world, and we are all thinking about is to win. When you think about this situation, it is something great, something really amazing to be playing this game. Avenging Kiev and getting revenge on Real Madrid is something that is on our minds. We want to win, we want it more than they do, but let's see what happens. Last time we lost, I had my injury. I believe we can do it now. It was a hard time for me after the injury and the sad situation. It was the worst moment of my career. When we lost, I thought we would get the chance to put it right. And we did that next season by winning the Champions League in 2019. And even Jurgen Klopp admitted that next season they wanted to play Real Madrid in the final again, but it wasn't to be. But this time we can play Real Madrid again in the final. And I'm sure that Salah is right, that Liverpool will be a little bit more hungry for this than Real Madrid. Real Madrid already won the Spanish league, but I think the history, the heritage, the prestige of Real Madrid in the Champions League, you never can write them off. It's absolutely incredible how every single time they play a Champions League final in recent history, they somehow manage to win it. They won 7 Champions League finals in a row. That is an incredible record. 7 finals won in a row. No team has ever done that before. Absolutely incredible. And let's hope that that streak of winning in the Champions League final will come to an end for Real Madrid, because if they make it 8, then I mean they already undoubtedly are the kings of Europe. Los Reyes of Europa. They had so many scarves with that text, and even in the stadium, the tifo with Benzema against Man City. It was brilliant. Real Madrid are a huge club. I have a lot of respect for them. I don't really like them. I prefer Barcelona to Real Madrid in Spain, but my favorite Spanish team is actually Real Betis, who managed to win Spanish Cup this season. So I support a little bit of a smaller club in Spain, and it's more fun that way. But I think that Liverpool, Real Madrid is an absolute dream final. 2 of the biggest clubs in the world, 2 of the most successful teams in Champions League history, going head to head. Let's see who comes out on top, but Salah and Liverpool won't be more motivated than this. And Salah also said after winning this Player of the Season award, it means a lot to win this award. Man City are a really tough team, one of the best in the world, and Man City are always trying to win the Premier League. I just know that we won't stop trying as well, so let us see what happens, but let's hope Man City drop points. And Carlo Ancelotti was very honest in his assessment after the game. He said nobody really would have thought after the group stages that Real Madrid would play another Champions League final this season, and here we are. And also he says that playing Liverpool again will be like a derby for him, because he's still an Evertonian. The Everton fans will probably that will hurt to hear that, because 12 months ago Ancelotti was an Everton manager, and Everton fans were looking forward to the season, that they will push for a top 6 finish. Instead, Ancelotti went off to Real Madrid. He wins the league there, he gets to the Champions League final, and Everton are close to getting relegated. That's just absolutely incredible how 12 months so much can change in football. And the Spirit of Shankly, the biggest supporters group in Liverpool, wrote an open letter to UEFA and all the football, organizations, saying that it's an absolute disgrace that only less than 20,000 tickets, so 19,000 and something tickets will be allocated to Liverpool fans when the stadium in Paris holds 75,000 people. To be more precise, the stadium is actually in Saint-Denis, which is on the outskirts, little city on the outskirts of Paris. So it's not Paris, but it's in the neighborhood of Paris. And so basically the 2 teams get less than 40,000 tickets, which makes a just up of 52% of the tickets, and all the rest goes to neutral fans and UEFA sponsors. Do you think that is right? Because I never understood that. I think that is wrong. Of course, the sponsors pay a lot of money for sponsoring the Champions League, but they shouldn't get 48% of the tickets. And also 12,000 tickets, so 16%, will be a free-for-all public ballot, so neutral fans can apply for those tickets. But I think the clubs should get at least 75% of the tickets in total, and the rest 25% should be distributed among the sponsors and everybody else. And the Spirit of Shankly said when the UEFA president Alexander Ceferin said in standing up to the Super League, he said, "I can't understand how you can see your fans protesting and you don't care. You are full of money anyway, you are not poor, but you want more and more and more." He was referencing the Super League clubs, of course, and Mr. Ceferin, the Spirit of Shankly organization, said, "Liverpool fans are protesting and you don't seem to care. UEFA are not poor either, but you seem to want more and more and more. UEFA's proposed changes to their club competitions in the future also ignore the interests of fans. Football supporters are tired of being ripped off, tired of watching their team reach a final but unable to find a ticket to attend and tired of exorbitant prices, it's time UEFA recognized the power of fans and the importance of fans above sponsorships. And even Jurgen Klopp mentioned this in his pre-match press conference before Tottenham, saying that if you try to look for a hotel in Paris around the Champions League final, the prices are like 10 times the normal prices. It's absolutely ludicrous how everybody is trying to rip off these football fans. And I thought about going to Paris just to have a party with the Liverpool fans, but the prices are so incredibly high that you can't really afford to do that. You can't really go, because any like little apartment or hotel costs an absolute fortune to rent, even just for a few days. Just check yourself if you don't believe me. And even Jurgen Klopp acknowledged it in his press conference. And even Trent Alexander-Arnold acknowledged that they have this friendly competition between Robertson and Trent, who gets the most assists in a season for Liverpool. But now Mo Salah has pushed in there as well, and Robertson found his form at a really good time this season. Trent said he's getting them on board, so I think it's good we are both able to push each other, but that's always that motivation to stay a couple of ahead of Robertson. Mo Salah is sneaking in there as well with a lot of assists. If you can get many players on these kind of numbers throughout the team, it's always exciting. I think us three have contributed the most assists and providing, you know, for our teammates, so hopefully there will be a few more between now and the end of May. And if you are curious how things stand, Trent Alexander-Arnold is first with 18 assists in total in all competitions, and Robertson is level with Mo Salah on 15 assists. So if either Salah or Robertson gets 3 more assists and Trent doesn't get more assists, then they will catch up with Trent. But I mean, the 4th assist guy is Henderson and Tsimikas with 6 assists each. Jota has 5, Firmino has 4. So yeah, it's very interesting actually that now 3 players have like more than 15 assists, or at least 15 assists. And in the goal scoring department, Salah has 30 goals, Mane and Jota has 21 each, and then Firmino has 11, and Fabinho is the surprise with 8 goals this season. Minamino has 9, even though Minamino is only normally a bench player. So Minamino scoring 9 goals is pretty epic, but Fabinho scoring 8 is also pretty epic as well. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later.